Hello friends, welcome to my channel Arpita away from keyboard, and today I'm going to take you to nags, Outerbanks, North Carolina. So nags is one of the most popular places in the Outer Banks to visit for your summer vacation. But first we are on our way to Ocracoke Island. So it's only accessible through a public ferry or private boat or a private plane. So obviously we've opted for a vehicle ferry which is completely free and it's so awesome. The ride from this Hatteras to the island and back through ferry. So ये ओकरा आइलैंड जो है इट्स a 16 mile long barrier island off the coast of North Carolina and looks off to the Atlantic Ocean. So ये ferry run होता है every 30 minutes from 5 a.m. to midnight and no advance reservation is required for this. So we took this ferry from Hatteras Island to the Ocracoke. And also when you already parked your car on the ferry, you can get out and see the ocean nearby. Like take pictures, come out, see the seagulls playing around. That's what I did here. वैसे the Ocracoke Island is a part of the well-known Outer Banks, but there is no bridge that connects Ocracoke to the island of Hatteras. And that's why for public transport, this public ferry is a must for everybody. It takes about an hour for our ferry to go from the Hatteras Island to the Ocracoke Island. जब आप पहुँचते हैं island पे, you can stop by the visitor center and take the information about what activities you can do, visit some small museum, pick up souvenirs and many other things. अगर आप जाना चाहते हैं island like the Cedar Island and the Swan Quarter Island, so उनके लिए ferries are available, but the reservations are highly recommended for those two islands. वैसे तो आप आपका अपना व्हीकल इस फेरी में लेके जाके ओक्राक आइलैंड में पूरा ड्राइव अराउंड कर सकते हैं, बट पीपल प्रेफर टू टेक अ गोल्फ कार्ट और अ बाइक to like easy access to all places as a form of transportation. आपको वहाँ ऐसे बहुत ही गोल्फ कार्ट, बाइक सर्विसेज रेंट करने के लिए मिल जाएगी, इवन बोट फॉर रेंटिंग. हमने खुद ने कोई गोल्फ कार्ट और बाइक रेंट नहीं किया था because we were planning to see only the most preferable places like the lighthouse, the British cemetery and just to go around. So हम अपने कार में ही ड्राइव करके पूरा आइलैंड देखें. आप ओक्राक आइलैंड में जाके वहाँ रूम रेंट कर सकते हैं. होटल्स जैसे कि ब्लैक बियर्ड्स लॉज, बहुत क्यूट नियर टू द सी विद द ओशन व्यू रेंट कर सकते हैं. बट हमने ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया बिकॉज वी वर प्लानिंग टू गो इन द मॉर्निंग एंड देन वी वर बैक बाय द सनसेट. Also, if you are a camping person, there are like National Park Service campground less than 4 miles from the village and it offers 136 well-maintained campsites. So वहाँ जाके आप camping भी कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, see people are taking small golf carts and going around in the city. Also आप देख सकते हैं wild ponies while you are traveling to Ocracoke. 180 acre का land इन पोनी का घर है. एंड यहाँ मैंने मेंशन किया है कुछ प्लेसेस वेयर यू कैन हैव योर फूड बेस्ड ऑन योर प्रेफरेंस. अब हम जा रहे हैं ब्रिटिश सेमेट्री, जिसका सिग्निफिकेंस है कि मई 11, 1942 में एक शिप जो कोस्ट लाइन में दे वर लुकिंग फॉर जर्मन यू बोट्स, दे गॉट स्टक बाय अ टॉर्पेडो. सो शिप डूब गया और 37 सेलर्स गायब हो गए, बट उनमें से 4 सेलर्स के बॉडी पाए गए ऑन द सी शोर. उन सेलर्स को ऑनर करने के लिए ब्रिटिश सेमेट्री में उनको बरी किया गया है. फिर हमने विजिट किया ओक्राकोक लाइट हाउस विच इज़ द सेकेंड ओल्डेस्ट ऑपरेटिंग लाइट हाउस इन द नेशन, सेकेंड टू सैंडी हुक लाइट हाउस इन न्यू जर्सी. एंड ये लाइट हाउस कंस्ट्रक्ट हुआ था 1823 में टू सर्व द एंड प्रोवाइड सेफ्टी फॉर शिप्स ट्रांसवर्सिंग ओक्राकोक इनलैंड एंड स्टैंडिंग 75 फीट टॉल. एंड ये फर्स्ट बीच है मेरे लिए जहाँ मैंने देखा कि बोथ साइड ओशन है. So we stopped our car on one side and we went to the beach. And इस beach पे there's no crowd at all. Also Ocracoke में आप दे सकते हैं Ocracoke Preservation Society Museum and do some shopping like local shops होते हैं वहाँ पे, handcraft jewelry, pottery, in the village craftsmanship, village delightful fig latte from Magic Beans Coffee Bar Bazaar, and also stay there for a while. And don't forget to wander the shelves and books to be read. And also talking to the local people there, you can learn a lot about the history of Ocracoke. जैसा कि मैं बोल चुकी हूँ, Ocracoke is an island. So this is obviously surrounded by water. The Atlantic Ocean with its fantastic white sand beaches run through length of one side of the island, while the calmer waters of the Pamlico Sound lie on the other. Ocracoke's shelter harbor is where many water activities can be done. Like आप सर्फ कर सकते हैं, kayak, sail or fishing. There is a plenty of ocean adventure can be done. मई टू अक्टूबर में आप कर सकते हैं parasailing, kite boarding, surfing, paddle boarding and windsurfing. Offshore adventures await with fishing charters. हमने किया था parasailing which was very adventurous and enjoying for us. अगर आप है बहुत ही एडवेंचरस पर्सन तो यू कैन डू ऑफ रोडिंग एट द बीच ऑन ओक्राकोक इज़ एन ऑप्शन. यू विड नीड अ ऑफ रोड व्हीकल परमिट फॉर दैट. एंड अगेन हमारा ट्रिप ऑन ओक्राकोक आइलैंड पे ख़त्म करके वी आर बैक ऑन आवर फेरी एंड फिर से वापस जा रहे हैं हैटेरस आइलैंड पे and enjoying the sunset on the way, which is we have not planned, but it's really mesmerizing seeing the sunset from our ferry. One special thing to mention is Ocracoke beach fires. आप bonfire कर सकते हैं beach पे, which is one of the most magical ways to spend your evening on the island. As we have planned to come back in the same day, so we have not done that. And personally मुझे फिशिंग नहीं आता, but I was watching this lady and many other people doing fishing and enjoying their day. अगर आप आते हैं अपने फ्रेंड्स गैंग के साथ, you can do a beach side oyster roast, s'mores and then एक दूसरे को स्पूकी को स्टोरी सुना के एंटरटेन कर सकते हैं. ऑल्सो आइलैंड पे एक नेचुरल प्रिजर्व है जिसका नाम है स्प्रिंचर्स पॉइंट नेचर रिजर्व. हम वहाँ नहीं गए, बट इट इज़ वन ऑफ द अदर थिंग्स टू डू. इट इज़ लाइक द मैरीटाइम फॉरेस्ट फीचर्स 122 acres of public forest, salt marsh and vast grasslands. And we enjoyed our ferry wala sunset. We saw the sun going down and I took the time lapse of it. And यहाँ आप देखेंगे me trying my superpowers and see it works. And मुझे स्विमिंग नहीं आता है, although I like the ocean and sunset from it, but बहुत डर लगता है देख के the endless water and no sign of like land anywhere. So Ocracoke Island is well renowned for excellent surf fishing. The spring and fall months are considered the best time to fish from the beach. With the Gulf Stream just 12 miles offshore, visitors will have easy access to wide variety of big game and prize fish. Several fishing charters operate out of Ocracoke, offering half-day and full-day trips. One of the tips is because of the popularity of fishing on Ocracoke Island and the unlimited number of charters available, anglers are advised to book as far in advance as possible. So we did not get time to visit museums, but there are some museums available on the island, such as the David Williams House Museum is an unassuming white home that dates back to the late 1800s. The small home belonged to Williams, the first chief of the U.S. Coast Guard station on Ocracoke. It is filled with original items, furnishings, and decor from the 1800s. The museum also features a gift shop with books, trinkets, and treasures pertaining to Ocracoke Island history, which opens seasonally. And also the second one is the Ocracoke Working Waterpans exhibit is located on the waterfront in the former Village Store and Fish House. Visitors will learn how our Ocracoke Island's fishing heritage is still alive and how it plays an important role in the community and local economy both yesterday and still today. Also, you can learn about Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard the Pirate, at Teach's Hole Pirate Museum. The exhibit features a life-size statue of Blackbeard, a weapons display, original art, and pirate flag displays. There is also a two-part documentary about Blackbeard's life and death on Ocracoke Island, which opens seasonally. Previously मैंने आपको बताया था about the British cemetery to honor the fallen sailors, but a little bit more about it. It's a small, well-maintained little cemetery, lies on a quiet side street on the outskirts of the village. During World War II, German submarines sank several British ships defending the North Carolina coast, including the HMS Bedfordshire. Bodies of British sailors washed ashore and were buried on the island, a small plot just over 2,000 square feet where a British flag flies at all times, is an official British cemetery maintained by the United States Coast Guard Station on Ocracoke Island. A memory ceremony is held each year in May. Woke up next morning at 5 a.m. to see this beautiful sunrise. And हमारा advantage हुआ to take a ocean view room is we can wake up with the sun. And even though we always snooze the button and sleep again, this we cannot miss, so we had to get down and go to the seashore. I love collecting shells, so this time I collected so many different kind of shells from this beach. And यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं when the waves come and goes, there are so amazing different colors. It looks like real gems. Always imagine place like this while doing meditation, but this is the first time I did meditation on beach with the sunrise. And इस बार मुझे imagine नहीं करना पड़ा. I was actually watching the sunrise and I was sitting on the beach on the sand, just like I imagined all the other times. And I don't know about you, I love the feeling of walking and running on the beach sand. It's so cool and so good to walk on that seashore. After seeing the sunrise, we enjoyed our little bit sleep. Again came to our room and you can see हमारे room से मस्त ocean view दिखता है and all the sunlight coming in, and that's what I always wanted in a room. Then we started towards the Jockey State National Park, जहाँ की है sand dunes of North Carolina, where on the way on our road we saw a turtle moving on the road on our way, so we have to stop and let him go. And as you can see, I am encouraging him to cross the way as soon as he can so other cars can go. And he did it. And here we are at Jockey National State Park sand dunes. यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं 80 to 100 feet tall sand dunes, which is made up of nothing, just barren and Outerbanks का sand से. If you don't mind taking a hike in these sand dunes, you can do a hiking and see a spectacular view of ocean on the other side from the sand views, and you go on the top of the sand dune. So इस national park में you can do other activities like hand gliding, flying kites, sandboarding, kiteboarding, kayaking, windsurfing, and bird watching. Flying kites is one of the most popular activity in this place, so you can obviously try that. Now we went back to the Jennifier pier, which is at the nags head, and we enjoyed some beach time there, soaking up the sun and playing in the sand, making some sand castles. We did paragliding and we went up to 800 feet from the water, and it was a nice experience seeing whole island from the above. And thanks for watching this video, and like, share and subscribe guys, and you have a nice day. Bye bye.